I've been trading for the last 6 years, and I can confirm to you that I make losses, like seriously, all right? And what matters at the end of the day is the positive P&L that you have in your account. If when you are making losses, you are making small losses, and when you are making profit, you are making huge profit, that's what sets you aside as a profitable trader, right? So you should always trust your own analysis. People who have underconfidence in themselves but overconfident in others. You find you have your own strategy which has been working on a demo account, and you've been backtesting this strategy for the longest time possible, right? And then you come to my a YouTube live, and you find I am trading live on YouTube, and then I am saying buy, but your analysis had told you to sell. So something somewhere tells you that Blue Ball, because I've been trading for the 6 years, he is right all the time, and this particular entry, I'm going to go to the direction of Blue Ball and not my own direction. And that is the first big mistake you're gonna do. Well, today I want to make this very simple and straightforward, and I'm gonna teach you a very vital concept in trading. And it costed me like 3 years of losing consistently until I came to a level that I can be able to advise on this. Now, and whatever we're talking about is simply entry criteria, because so many people analyze the market very well, but they do not want to enter the market. And we are going to explore the two types of people, or the two kinds of problems that major traders basically face in the financial market, specifically the forex market. Now, the first one is what I call FOMO. FOMO means the fear of missing out. Okay. Now, this particular problem makes a trader want to be in every possible trade that is playing out. Now, I am here to confirm to you guys that not all entries are worth entering. Now, trading is a battle. It is a battle against other traders, a battle against institutions, and a battle against yourself, your emotions, your logic, how you think when you're in a losing trade, how anxious you become when you're in a winning trade, and all that. Now, let me break it down to you. One of the best or classical realism experts, and who are basically war advisors, is called Sun Tzu, and he wrote a book called The Art of War. And in that book, he says every battle is based on manipulation and deception. Okay, and trading is not exceptional. Every candle is basically designed in a way it should manipulate someone or deceive someone. Now, most of the people don't actually understand what the market seems to be doing. It is doing the exact opposite. If you see a candle which is clearly buying, all right, and you join that candle to buy, there are 90% chances are you're going to lose your money on that candle, even if it eventually ends up buying. Now, let me break it down to you guys. Any candle that you see, or any market condition that you see going in a specific direction, never join that particular wave. If you see a market buying consistently, and you decide to buy, I want to assure you that from the exact point that you're gonna click buy, the market gonna start selling from that point. Okay, and this is not a coincidence. Any point that you see a market which is gonna be selling continuously, and you say, now let me sell this market because it's a 1 hour candle, is purely selling, this is a clean sell, and you join the sell, that's how you're going to lose your money. And that's an approach I used to use as a beginner. I used to see a candle, it's forming, it's green, and I say green candle, it's bullish candle, and then I enter buy, and the candlestick ends up being actually a sell. So the best thing that you should do is avoid completely going to the direction of the trend. I am here to confirm to you one of the biggest lies in the current contemporary forex market space is that the trend is your friend. I can confirm to you that so many people will lose money in a selling market despite the fact that they are going to pick sells. Now, the best thing that you're gonna do is you want to look for a possible point of interest where that particular market gonna finish its selling shenanigans and start buying from that particular point. That is a very, very important concept. Now, when you are entering the market, do not have what we call the fear of missing out. Not every trade is worth getting in, because we are talking about trading as a battle. Not every battles you win by fighting. Some battles you win by not engaging at all, and this is classical number one wisdom. You do not want to participate in every candlestick that you see buying or selling, because if you do that, there are 90% chances are you're gonna have casualties in your equity balance. Right now, that is it about the fear of missing out. You do not want to trade just because you have seen an opportunity. And guys, guess what? There is one thing that has sustained me in the longest time in the trading arena, and that is because I am very, very conservative, and two, I embrace a philosophy called skepticism. Skepticism is the ability to doubt. Okay, I constantly doubt every opportunity that looks easy, and that is the first survival strategy that I have. Guys, let me tell you something. If you see something that looks so casual, it's just placed, it's a point of interest, so visible, it's an order block, it's a demand zone somewhere on the air, and everybody else can see it, guess what? That is the entry to avoid, because from that entry, people are going to weep. So you want always to make sure that you buy the rumors and sell the fear. All right, you want to enter the market at a point where nobody else wanted to enter there, because that is how you survive. You don't want to join the wave of the people in taking their trades. Now, the second problem that we have when we are ascertaining basically the entry criteria is something we call triple S. Triple S means the short status syndrome. Okay, and what we mean by short status syndrome, we basically mean people who have underconfidence in themselves but overconfident in others. You find you have your own strategy which has been working on a demo account, and you've been backtesting this strategy for the longest time possible, right? And then you come to my a YouTube live, and you find I am trading live on YouTube, and then I am saying buy, but your analysis had told you to sell. So something somewhere tells you that Blue Ball, because I've been trading for the 6 years, he is right all the time, and this particular entry, I'm going to go to the direction of Blue Ball and not my own direction. And that is the first big mistake you're gonna do. I've been trading for the last 6 years, and I can confirm to you that I make losses, like seriously, all right? And what matters at the end of the day is the positive P&L that you have in your account. If when you are making losses, you are making small losses, and when you are making profit, you are making huge profit, that's what sets you aside as a profitable trader, right? So you should always trust your own analysis. I can give you signals, I can give you coordinates, but I cannot give you my logic behind entering that particular entry, and I cannot give you my psychology to trade with it, because different people have different psychological levels and emotional intelligence. So you are supposed to only trade what you can be able to trust, that this is what I have seen based on my particular approach. I struggled this as a beginner trader. I used to come in live, especially during that time people were going live on Instagram, and I used to see big traders from abroad, and I thought people from abroad are wiser than people from this particular side, and then I could be like, my analysis are bullshit, and then let me go with the analysis from Walami, and that's how I used to weep under the bed every evening, and you don't want that for yourself. I am the Blue Ball Forex, and in the next video, we're gonna be talking about the trading psychology. In the meantime, I want you just to practice what we just talked about, and you're going to see your trading career change exponentially. Goodbye.